I remember a few years ago, I was going past a place that's known as the prostitution village in Indonesia. And one day I just thought, I was going by and I thought, I asked, and there's not one church, not one pastor, not one person that I could find reaching out to those girls. So one day, I took a little step, but it felt like a big step. I got off at that prostitution village. And I walked down the streets. And that was a big step. It felt like a big step, but really, it was just getting off and walking down the street. You know, when I was walking down that street, the thought actually came to me, and I thought, am I supposed to be here? Is this wrong of me to be here? You know, because everyone's looking at me like really strange. Because they're either thinking two things. Either they're thinking I'm a prostitute, or I'm coming for a prostitute, okay? So everybody's looking at the white girl like, whoa, you know? So of course I felt like, should I be here? Everyone's staring at me. It was like the most uncomfortable few steps of my life, I think. But you know what I realized when I was walking there? I started to question it, and then I realized, I said, if Jesus was still walking on this earth, I believe he'd be walking down this street. I believe he'd be going for them. And you know, I'll tell you, it was uncomfortable few steps. It was a very uncomfortable step, but a small step, to step into their house and to sit down and chat with them. But the second time I did it, I shared Jesus. And I shared Jesus with these girls, and there was 3 girls sitting there. One of them, her name was Desi. She was loud, and she was high, she was smoking, she was getting ready to go out for work later that night. And I shared Jesus with her, and the incredible thing is, she said she wanted to receive Jesus. And I prayed with her. And I thought that that was great, but honestly, I was still questioning, you know, is this really, is this really going to go somewhere? Is she really going to become something? But the incredible thing is, it only just took a few little steps. Once a week, I would go back down and visit them. Once a week, I would just step into their house, sit down, and share with them, pray with them, tell them about Jesus' love for them. Do you know what happened? After about 2 years, I saw such incredible changes. For example, Desi stopped being a prostitute, quit smoking, drinking, all those things, stepped out of the village, got married, adopted a baby, and now helps us in our ministry to other women in the area. You know, all praise to Jesus. When I started, I never knew if I could get girls out of the prostitution business. I didn't know if I could rescue them. I didn't know all those things. I had no idea how to do it, honestly. But you know, all I did was take the first step of just walking down that street, stepping into their house and sharing with them. I didn't know how to do it all, but I knew the first step I had to take, and I took that one step. You may not know how to do it all. Maybe God's given you this amazing dream. Maybe you have visions. Maybe you have maybe this awesome business idea that you've thought of. Maybe you have a dream for your family and what it can become. Maybe you have things sparking in your hearts of the things that you'd like to do and the things you'd like to see become a reality and the kind of life that you'd like to live. And maybe you don't know how to get all the way there, but you don't have to know all the way. What you need to do today is just take that first step.